Live from Las Vegas at the GCA show. After 2 years of hiatus, we're back in Vegas. World's largest cardboard trade show booth. Live here in Martinsville, Indiana. Live from Norwood Royal Cigars.
When you guys said, you know, we want you to come on the show once a month, I was like, dude, this is it.
Happy afternoon here from cloudy Florida.
Happy afternoon.
Happy afternoon.
Presented by Kristoff Cigars, along with Hiram Solomon Cigars, and coming to you live from the Corona Cigar Company studios.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another Great Lakes.
Good evening, everybody.
Are you making fun of me already? Hey, my God, I didn't get happy. You're already on my case.
We're all happy tonight, aren't we?
We're all happy. We're in my
I'm very happy. Bob, you should be very happy.
I am. We're drinking and smoking.
You're drinking. All right, so good. Everyone's drinking, smoking. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us here at the Great Lakes Smoke Show. We got a wonderful guest, and we also have our monthly
Special
co-host. Coming on. Also.
She's been gone for a while, but she's back.
She's back. She's a busy
now doing quarterly appearances.
She's graduated to quarterly.
Hey, thanks for everybody that everybody's jumping on. I appreciate it. Hey, if those are out there right now, hit the share button. Let's get everybody to know our special guest tonight. We thank you so much for the support. As you know, we're always trying to bring new people and their cigars, their apparel, all their accessories. We've got a fantastic individual that has a simply marvelous accessory for your home, your cigar lounge, if you have one. Believe me, this product will help. So stay tuned.
This product is in Arlington, where I usually
live. Arlington.
I just wanted to say that we do have a special guest coming on today, as well as the two ladies. Yes. We have, and I think he may be out there in the audience watching, but our proverbial Joe Galino is now
special appearance
in the middle.
Oh, hey, Joey G! Hey.
And the reason why is because when he plays he is truly the king of all chooches. The guy has not even come close to a correct answer.
I think he answers something on another show.
He does. I think
he's so off base all the time.
Well, what can you do? What can you do? So, yeah, we'll bring that character on, and we'll make him look like a real chooch also. So we're happy about that. But, yeah, we got a full house tonight, folks. But thank you very much for joining us. Everybody's jumping on real quick, so we're pretty excited about that. So hit the share button. Let's get the word out. And, hey, stay tuned. Get your smoke ready. Grab your spirit. We're going to go to our sponsors. We come back. We're going to have Jera coming on board, introducing our special guest. So stay tuned. Frank, take it away.
This industry is steeped in family and tradition. You know, there's generational stuff, and I see it over and over, and yet I didn't come from that. Being the outsider looking in, I got to ask all the silly questions, and people were very accepting to want to give me all the right answers. I'm very thankful for those people who kind of allowed me to come in. Now with Alec and Bradley in the business, to have to have our company become generational, that's pretty cool.
Welcome to GTO Dominican Cigars, a boutique cigar company that artfully blends and creates some of the finest handmade puros from the Cibao Valley in the Dominican Republic. We are fourth-generation manufacturers and growers of tobacco with over 140 years of experience, offering a variety of styles, blends, and strengths. Mild, medium, medium plus, and full-bodied. We would truly consider it an honor for you to experience our cigars. Those who know smoke GTO.
Before you light your next cigar, be sure to check out Cigar Medics, the makers of the patent-approved humidimeter. The humidimeter is a tool designed to display the relative humidity inside your cigar. With this device, there's no more guessing. Simply insert the probes into the foot or cap of your cigar, and you can instantly know if your cigar is ready to be smoked. Buy now on cigarmedics.com and see site for other cigar accessories. With the humidimeter, you'll know when to hold them and know when to smoke them.
Years in the making, the Chief cigar was born, blended, boxed, and released to market on June 26, 2015. This cigar was developed by former fire chief, firefighter, cigar aficionado Ken Dorbecker, and has grown into a signature firehouse cigar line. Including, of course, the Chief, a Nicaraguan Habano blend, Proby, a Connecticut Shade blend, All Hands, a Maduro Mexican San Andreas box press, and the brand new Fire Pole, a beautifully crafted San Andreas Habano barber pole. Join the Chief family and make us part of your humidor. R&A Treasures, out of Tampa Bay, Florida. The last of a legacy. The last of an inventory of Thomas Cristiano in a warehouse where everything is aged and well kept for all your pipe and smoking needs.
Yep.
And we're
back, folks. Hey, before we turn to Jared, everybody, please hit the share button. Let's get the word out on our special guest tonight. And here is our special co-host, the one, the only, Miss Jared.
Thank you. Man, what a warm welcome. It's great to be back, man. It's been a busy time in Arlington. We're trying to get Hearsay open, as many of you know. So the walls are going up. Everything's kind of coming together. We are spending a lot of money. And then we're also opening up vendor accounts. So we're going to carry a lot of the boutique brands that some of you saw at BCA. So we're going to carry the Chief. We're going to carry DAV, we're going to carry Caffey. Definitely, we're going to carry many of the other brands that we saw at BCA. Right now, I'm actually smoking the Bishop by Empire Cigars. This is actually a really fabulous smoke. A little bit more spicy than I thought it would be, but it's amazing. Excuse me.
God bless you.
Yeah, thank you. So we're gonna carry this one. I don't know if you guys remember this guy, but he was the one that made you play chess for the cigar. Like you had to play him in a round of chess. And
I wasn't at the table that time. He was, right?
But, yeah.
That was at his booth.
Yeah, that was at his booth. But let's just say I did not win, and I had to purchase this. So, more than everybody.
Was it a good purchase?
It's a fantastic purchase. But Hearsay is going really great. So just a quick update. Walls are up. We're moving fast. Jim wants to be open by December, so we're going to see if we can't make that happen. If not, oh God, sorry, I was about to sneeze again.
Ooh, forget about it.
Forget about it. But if that doesn't happen, we'll definitely be open by January, and we can't wait to have everybody out. So all the BCA people, know that you're on the list. We're going to reach out to you.
God bless.
Yeah.
And she's talking.
Obviously the choo-choos are going to be there. It's going to be great. So we're really excited about that. And then before we bring our special guest on, I do want to point out that the Packers did beat the Bears this week. So in case Joey is listening, I just wanted to kind of Throw that out there. Joey,
I want to point out, girl, that the Jets beat Cleveland. All right, and the Giants also won. So just wanted to point out that you're going to have some competition.
You're welcome to bask in the glory of my success as well. I'm glad that you had a good weekend, but I wanted to point out that Joey had tagged me in some very unfavorable Green Bay memes over the last week in preparation for this game, and I wanted to make sure that he just folds them up very nicely and eats them.
Ooh,
Yeah. Joey
He
could be.
says, "What the F, Ronnie Pecorini?" Because I guess
Oh, Joey, what are you talking mad to me for? That's terrible. Oh, forget about it. What a nasty guy.
I just want to point that out.
I'm
I sit
surprised
here.
bet on the game that there wasn't a friendly bet there.
He never wanted to bet on it. All I know is that I'm sitting here with a smoke. I'm sitting here with a beverage, and I sit on the throne of winning. Sit on the throne of NFL winning. So
Cheers. We'll
Nice.
drink to that. Sounds like allergies also. So here's that.
But I did, pour it in my cigars, whiskey, and winning Glencairn that Joey gave me.
Oh, the Joey G glass.
Beautiful.
Look at that. What a guy.
Nice.
Joey G glass.
called
So.
rubbing it in, Jared.
Alcohol in the package.
I'm glad you picked up on that.
Well, yeah, you go. The Bears suck. Yeah, Joey, you're right. They do suck. Anyway, let's move forward. We got a special guest sitting in the green room, just dying to come on. Jara, let's go for it.
Oh my gosh. I mean, she literally just wants to make your life smell better. That's what she wants to do. She wants to bring wonderful aromas into your existence. Please, please, please join me in welcoming Holly with Without.
What a crowd. What a crowd.
This crowd claps for anything. I mean,
We got a happy audience, man. They love what we do.
they're loving it. They're loving it.
Welcome, Holly.
Kyle,
Meet your guest.
Kyle, she's a redhead. I wouldn't.
Be careful. It's natural.
A natural red. All right. There's ways of proving it, but we won't go there.
No.
Only Ronnie would go there.
Ronnie,
That
right away.
But, you know, hey,
Wow.
but she's in Long Island. Where in Long Island?
Jeez.
Nassau County.
Nassau County. There you go.
Yeah.
What was that, like 2 minutes before we went off the rails? I mean,
Well,
You can't do it with Ronnie. You never know. Ronnie, you never know.
we're in Nassau.
Somebody probably moved his salad.
What town,
If
Holly?
they got it.
I live in Farmingdale.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you're familiar.
Bob and I are from Queens.
Well, we're from New York, so.
Okay, yeah. I used to live in Queens.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, whereabouts?
I lived in Forest Hills, I lived in Astoria, and I lived in Woodside.
Oh, okay. Let's talk about Astoria.
Okay.
Dino's Pizzeria on 31st and I mean, I'm just kidding.
Ron, that's before her time. You understand your
Yeah,
role?
a lot of things aren't there anymore.
Dino's is still in business. They're still in business. Don't worry about
you
it.
understand.
All right. So let's talk about the whiff.
Yeah.
The without.
The without.
Without.
Whiff is,
Yeah, it's without.
I don't want the out. I want to know about the whiff. Let's talk about it. How did this all start?
Well, Without's a product line of odor limiting solutions that enhance the smoking environment as opposed to kind of just making like a flavored environment. It's that, like a Febreze and so Without is an American made and born brand created 11 years ago as a response to seeing like smelly ashtrays in front of hotels and commercial buildings and residential buildings. Like, you just smell like the stale ash aroma before you walk in. It just hits you. And after seeing just like the ashtrays at hotels and resorts with that black substrate, it was doing nothing to alleviate the smell of like the stale smoke odors. So like a light bulb moment happened, and we knew we can take this up a notch and do it way better.
Mm-hmm.
So when are you a cigar smoker? Is that how you came to want to invent or like work on this product? Or what was it that triggered you to go, Without is the deal?
Well, I've enjoyed a smoke here and there. I come from a long line of smokers. My dad's a cigar smoker. My husband's a cigar smoker. I've had, great uncles own a cigar store in Soho. So I was always around cigar smoke. And, as a young girl, it's not something that, was very appealing to me, the stale smoke odor. And this actually was born from my husband's brain 11 years ago. He's a cigar smoker, and he was really just kind of inspired by just being out and like traveling, and his family works in real estate, so he was always in front of commercial buildings, residential buildings, and this definitely had a trigger moment for him, and he's like, oh well, there's an opportunity here, let's get it.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay.
Awesome. Beautiful. Are you so were you involved on your own, say, to put this together, family, or did you had to go to outsiders to bring this whole thing together?
So Whiff Industries is the parent company. This is a family business. So they've been around since 1960, doing additional odor neutralization properties for dumpsters, for commercial use. So a branch 11 years ago formed was Whiff Out, and we just took our own direction with it and really made like a real life use out of it.
Right. Now, is the product a natural product, or is it chemicals? What actually makes it special and unique?
So it's natural. It's natural. Whiff Industries, our motto is freshening your environment. So everything, we really base everything eco-friendly, American-made. We manufacture in the heart of Pennsylvania using wind energy. So everything from our ethos is making it very clean for you, nothing chemically. Our spray is non-aerosol based, it's colorless, it's oil free. Our powder is natural, it's non-water soluble, so there's many uses for it. So we really take a lot of time and care into putting together the correct ingredients, and that's why there's so much, we put so much behind it. There's a lot of passion behind it, and everything is just very well thought out.
Gotcha.
Well, you said this is all natural. How does this actually remove the odors rather than just disguise it like most products?
So the natural properties, especially with our powder, it kind of the natural element of it is kind of just sucks it up, and as opposed to just kind of smothering you with fragrance, it's actually like alleviates it from the environment and like kind of absorbs it rather than disperses it, and you smell a little bit later.
Okay. So now the powder, does that work differently? Because I seen you have multiple products. Does the powder work differently than the spray? And also, it looked like you had kind of an incense, not incense.
Whoa! Frank,
Not incest.
Forget about it.
Holly had a little bit too many. I tell you up front, Frank has a little bit too many, and this is not his normal way.
It makes it interesting.
So,
so.
is that the key to all of this? Is the incest will actually absorb the smoke, and we just are now discovering it?
Only in certain states.
Good answer. Good answer.
I just lobbed that softball up and she just hit it. Do you see how that happened? Love that.
Grand slam. Yeah, definitely. Good job, Holly. Good
Now,
job.
okay, Holly. Now, is this your full-time job? Is this a side hustle for you, or like what is Holly juggling?
A toddler.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah. So after the pandemic, during the pandemic, it really required, it wasn't my full-time job. I come from a lot of years working in the fashion industry. And during the pandemic, whiff industries and whiff out specifically really picked up. A lot of people were smoking at home, and they weren't going to their lounges, so they needed solutions. So whiff out became my focus and my full-time job until I had my daughter in 2021. And
little whiff.
So yeah,
Whiff.
now whiff is my side hustle to my daughter.
Just to remove diaper odors.
Yeah,
is
yeah.
the real
We're
question.
working on that. That comes in a later segment. That's the future of whiff out.
I knew I had a feeling that there was going to be a product extension that went to diapers.
Yeah.
Do you spray a new one and put it on? Does it help? Or I'm just wondering.
It's going to be powder, and it's going to be after.
Love it. So now, do you notice selling the product? I know that right now you have quite a nice distribution agreement with a major distributor. Can you tell us about that and how that evolved? I think that happened only a few years ago.
We're bourbon drinkers.
That happened 2 years ago. We were put in touch with Quality Importers Trading Group, and I really got on with Jimmy, and we spoke, and we just felt like the partnership would be, it's an organic partnership, and we work with, have a similar kind of business ideas. So, we partnered with them, and it's been great. They are a great partner to us.
Awesome. Now, do you feel that a lot of your marketing is directed towards women in the industry? Do you think that more women tend to want to eliminate the odors as opposed to men are kind of pretty, I'll call it, we're rudimentary and we don't really care what things smell like. Hate to say it.
Last time you changed the diaper, Frank.
It's actually our main customer target. It's the men. They want to keep their wives happy.
Happy wife, happy
want
life.
to keep their clothes on before they walk in the house, and they also want to save their marriages. So, spraying their clothes before they come in the house, it solves a lot of problems in your relationships.
So the spray, that's interesting that you said that. So you would use the spray on your clothing after you're done smoking? Is that like a post spray, not a before? You spray that afterward?
It's a post spray.
Okay.
So the spray has multiple uses. The main use is for your clothing. You spray it 12 inches from your body. It's an ultra fine mist. You get about 200 pumps per spray. So there's a lot of value there. It's 2 ounces, so it's travel friendly. So you can pack it in your carry-on bag. It's a great item to put in your golf bag, your glove compartment. It fits everywhere. Your jacket pocket, pant pocket. So it's very compact, and it's also super sleek and aesthetically pleasing. So you can break it out anywhere, and you're not going to be made fun of. And so you can spray on your clothing. Like I said before, it's non-oil based, it's colorless, it's aerosol free. So you can spray it on the finest of linens, not silk. I never recommend spraying anything on silk.
Fabric, like let's say an outdoor lanai cushion.
You can do on your cushions, on your outdoors. You can do it on your favorite smoking chair. You can do it in your vehicle. So it's great to spray if you have cloth seats. You can spray it on your cloth seats. And you know what? Like, even if you're not like an avid cigar smoker in your vehicle, if you have pets, it really helps clear up some of that musty, old pet odor too. So it's not just like smoking centric. It really does alleviate a lot of like that musty odor.
Now, what about leather seats?
Go ahead.
Like leather, the seats are
Leather
jagged.
upholstery.
Yeah. Is it leather safe?
It's leather safe because it's non-oil based. So it's not going to leave any marks or stains, and it's not going to discolor because it's also colorless.
All right, I'm going to go out there. All right, I'm going to go out there because it's me. All right,
Here we go.
Oh,
so,
I'm ready.
Get your drink.
I'm gonna hit the mute button.
Yeah.
I'm in a certain room a lot during the day.
Hold on.
Oh boy,
You're in the bathroom. You're in the bathroom.
a certain room.
Is it like
a lot of time?
I just want to know. Is it
Only
like,
comes out to do the show.
would it help in the Potpourri?
I can't promise you anything. I don't know what kind of thing you're putting out in there. So I can tell you it clears up smoke odor, but I can't tell you it clears up your poop odor.
I mean, I'm thinking here, all these wonderful places, and I'm like, oh, that's a great room to have it in, so this way the next person doesn't suffer.
Oh my!
There's levels. I mean, it does help to an extent, but I mean, you may it's best between you and God at that point.
Oh, deal.
But it
The,
works.
the Holy Spirit would need
You
to
can spray your
intervene.
clothes before you come out.
Now, if you can figure out how to bottle up the Holy Spirit, you might have something.
Yeah, we can use some holy water as the
Holy
base.
water is the next step, Ron.
Ronnie would go on fire.
The power of Christ compels
But
you.
think about it, this would be great research. Do it as science. This could be happening. I mean, you could put Potpourri out of business with all the other things. It'd be great. I'm just saying, I'm thinking about it.
Holly, just
It's the future of without.
That's right.
forgive him.
Definitely awesome. But I'm going to get
Forgive
this.
him.
No, you can't forgive me. I'm a good guy.
Forgive him. Now, do you feel like? Now, I have a good question, a serious question, Ronnie. What do you feel like your fashion experience kind of helped you with this, because you created something that you can spray on basically anything except silk, right?
Yeah, nothing goes on silk. Nothing goes on silk. Not even water. You didn't want to breathe on silk.
But was that part of your expertise, is figuring out how to formulate this so that it could go on multiple fabrics?
My background in the sales aspect definitely helped with the positioning of Without. As far as the formulations, I wish I can take credit for it, but I can't. Obviously, when you put these things together, it's all a factor, because when you consider our target audience, a lot of it is, business people. I mean, they wear their expensive suits. So when you formulate it, you really do take into account the components of the product and how it could adversely, affect your customer, and having oil blotches and discoloration, like some of the competition you see in the market has blue with some blue dye. It's blue, or it's oil based. So we really try to consider everybody here.
Quite interesting.
Yeah, especially if you're at a board meeting smoking cigars and carrying on, you don't want to smell when you leave.
That's right.
Your clothes pick up that smell. So
Well, you've got other places to go.
Food,
Yeah. Sorry, my neighbor brought down jalapeno poppers, and
Nice.
Go for it. Absolutely.
why would I pass that up?
You might need.
You never know what's going to happen at my house.
So Danny Crook is talking about what it's a kind of a courtesy for people also to not smell like a ashtray, and plus you can take it to work, trips, covers his suit and all. He wants to know, how many boxes can I buy? Well,
As many as you want.
do you have a website where people can see you directly, or do they have to go through your distributor, or well, there you go. Frank's got the information there.
WhiffIndustries.com.
So we do have a website. It's whiffindustries.com with an H, WHIFF.
Oh, I misspelled that. Oops.
Oh, there's a Frank.
Drink.
Oh.
Sorry about that, Ollie.
Be a wicked night.
Wow.
It's
okay.
WHIFF
Yes.
Industries.com. So you can buy it from our website, Amazon. You can go to your favorite cigar location. You can ask your brick and mortar if they carry the product. If they don't, they can reach out to me.
Yeah.
Now, how do you
Amazon,
promote
that's
this?
good.
Like,
You
how
did
do
it right
you do you go to like cigar industry events? Are you doing social media marketing? Are you advertising in any magazines? Like, how are you getting? How did you get to the point where the pandemic was like, oh, people discovered you?
So we have a decently large social media presence, and we are a huge supporter of our cigar vendors and our cigar retailers. And, we participate in events, we sponsor their events. We really do love our boutique cigar companies. They put us on the map. So we like to support them in every way possible. So we like to send in, we raffle items, or we send in product packets for their event guests, and it really helps with exposure, and it puts the brand in all the excitement out there about Without. So brick and mortars hear about it, consumers ask for it. So it's really like a grassroots marketing. We don't take out ads. We do it, we have attended many trade shows, so that also helps with exposure.
Well, our favorite brick and mortar has you guys, and they move your product over at Arlington Pipes and Cigar Lounge. They've got all your products there, and they talk highly of you guys.
I mean, it works.
It works absolutely. Just to let you know that.
I wonder. I haven't.
You got to talk to Jeff at Corona
for sure.
Yeah.
It sounds like it would definitely be a product that you
should have it. Yeah.
With all the business meeting and everything, this is perfect for guys or gals, whoever has a meeting in a lounge. And look how many, really, there's a lot of deals that go on. And the dress is certainly something to take care of, especially when they go out and or in the car. All of a sudden, they get that odor and they walk it in. Like I said, whoever's home, they got to smell an ashtray. Nobody wants to smell an ashtray. It is the most incredible idea that works. This product works, and congrats on that, Holly. I mean,
thank you.
Really,
Well, and for me though, it's more. I'm wondering about like this is my hair is the problem. It's not really even necessarily my clothing. I think that women have it a little bit different. Like if we're not wearing if we're just wearing like a camisole or a tank top or a light shirt, it's not even that big of a deal. It's the hair that people can smell. And then it takes me 5 times to wash it. Ronnie,
yeah, hairspray working its way into the
Ronnie, you're getting that red dot, right? She's finding that red dot there.
I'm just saying, no, I know the hair.
So like maybe another thing to think about is, like how would the spray maybe work on the hair and our hair products in your future potentially?
Well, the main use is really for clothing and for your personal use. I mean, obviously I've used it on my hair before. But we, always recommend clothing rather than hair.
Sure. That makes sense. That makes sense.
It wouldn't hurt you if you sprayed it on your hair.
I haven't lost any.
Well, maybe Ronnie might have a problem if he sprayed it on.
I tell you, Frank, Bob, we're all the same.
He had the prototype.
Yeah.
Yes, I did, and I still like it.
Holly, the powder, how would that work? You would just open like the jar and keep it in the room?
No, you actually add it to the ashtray.
So you add it to the ashtray, exactly. We always recommend sprinkling about a quarter size amount in your ashtray.
We have a sample.
And building from there according to scent level of preference and amount of cigars being smoked. So just a little bit, just add it to the ashtray. You ash in the ashtray, no dipping. It's not fun dip. Right. And obviously you never extinguish in the ashtray. Right. You let it, die its death on the outside of your ashtray. So once you just drop your ash in the ashtray, it will just suck up that stale ash aroma, and you don't have to change your ashtray as frequently. You can leave it overnight. It's not going to stink. It's non-water soluble, so you leave it outside, it rains, all you have to do is just kind of poke it the next day, and then it goes back to its natural powder state.
Wow.
Oh, so even if it took on water, the ashes would actually absorb the water, and the powder would just kind of stay in its natural state and not kind of commingle with the ashes at that point, or be absorbed by.
Right. It actually would just basically be coexisting as its former self at that point.
Oh wow, very cool.
Nice.
It doesn't
That's very
take much
cool.
to keep those ashtrays filled. I mean,
No.
absolutely. Again, it's an amazing product, Hallie. It really is.
Thank you.
And it's going to help a lot of people who are listening here tonight. And if you have your smoke room in the house, I mean, it changes the whole scent of the house or the garage, or again, get in your brick and mortar in your local lounge, folks. You got to ask for this. I would imagine that the lounge would like that also. They'll move this product, no question about it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
also
think I'm gonna
really
get
great
some.
on carpeting too. It's non-water soluble, so it won't cake up in the pile of your carpeting. So you can sprinkle on your carpeting, leave it overnight for best results, and then vacuum it up the next day. Or you can leave it on for continuous odor neutralization, but you can vacuum up the next day, and it will also alleviate any of that stale aromas that you have in the pile of your carpeting.
Wow.
So what
How
about
is that-
dogs and cats?
Yeah, I was about to say, how
Yeah.
pet friendly is the substance?
I mean, I wouldn't recommend they eat it, but it's natural. Their paws can touch it. They can sit on it. It's not going to hurt them.
Right.
Okay.
We're just saying in case they lick, they lick
Yeah,
themselves
they
all
lick
the
the
time.
paws and stuff.
And
Yeah.
if they lay on the carpet, I don't know if you have research on that.
It's not going to be a poison control situation. It's just,
Right.
it's not recommended.
Nice. Awesome. Go
So
ahead,
what's the future look like for you guys? I mean, like, is like when you say it's a family business, who's involved?
It's me. It's my father-in-law. And that's it.
That's it.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
and
so
we
it's
have
a
a
small
wonderful
business.
warehouse manager who literally like moves mountains in minutes. It's crazy. He, if you have a big order, he'll get it out quickly. He's the best.
Wow.
So now, how much of the powder do you produce? I mean, do you weigh, as far as total weight per year? Let's just say. I mean, I'm just trying to get a crazy number. Is it based on X amount of pounds per year that you think you sell, or how does it work?
So with industry as a whole,
Mm-hmm.
we manufacture different channels of powder. So
Right.
it's we have whiff out, which is a very specific formulation ingredient, and so we produce for that. We produce a nice amount, and then we also have other channels which we also utilize this natural powder for. So it's a very heavily used natural utility for us.
Gotcha.
So it's quite a bit. It's
Well, yeah, we get questions from our listeners, and listeners keep asking great questions. I know we just did it. One listener, Larry, said, so it's safe for pets, and we kind of said,
No.
from what we gather,
No.
it's
Not
safe for
really.
It's safe for them.
the
It's not- yeah, we don't want them eating it, obviously.
Well, let's not let them roll around.
yeah. I mean, you wouldn't want them to eat cat litter, but they can sit on it and poop on it. It's fine.
Right.
We're back to the poop. Hey! Holly, hold on a second. 'Cause we're going to take a break. So everybody grab their thoughts, and the listeners can start getting their questions asked, and Frank will pull it up. We're going to go to a commercial break. All right. And we're going to come back and we'll talk some more and a few more questions from our listeners and us. Is that all right? All right. All right. Frank, take it away.
Howard G Cigars is a dynamic new cigar brand grown from a love for cigar culture and a respect for the artisanship behind the craft. We are a minority-owned family business based in Orlando, Florida. Our current collection delivers 3 exclusive lines: Black Moses, Magic Stick, All Pro Series, featuring Leon Searcy's signature cigar and Ike Taylor's one-of-a-kind.
You got the one-of-a-kind rankings. They got me at 89. I'm cool with that.
We are focused on evolving as a dynamic brand and bringing you new flavor-filled blends that you'll enjoy and want to share. Visit our website at www.howardgcigars.com. You can find a full list of our retail partners there too. Thank you for making us part of your humidor. DAV Cigars out of New York. Decades of experience combined with true love and deep understanding of cigars result in the highest of standard of each DAV hand-rolled cigar.
This is Phil Morgan, General Manager of Missouri Meerschaum Corncob Pipes in Washington, Missouri. Our mission since 1869 has been to produce great smoking pipes that anyone can afford. We guarantee our pipes won't be your most expensive, but they just might be the ones you smoke the most. At Missouri Meerschaum Company, we don't just sell our corncob pipes, we grow them, make them, and smoke them. Missouri Meerschaum, Washington, Missouri, since 1869.
Loyalty, passion, courage. These are the founding principles of K by Karen Berger Cigars. The Maduro, the Habano, and the newly rated 93 by Cigar Journal Connecticut. Do yourself a favor and check out this wonderful line of cigars that come from a completely linear company from seed to your hands. Blue Smoke Atlanta is the vision of Robin Blue, founder and CEO, and represents an award-winning luxury smoking accessory line based in Atlanta and sold worldwide. Since 2019, Blue Smoke Atlanta's goal was to redefine traditional smoking accessories into a timeless collection of exquisitely handcrafted luxury products to include cigar pokers, cannabis clips, jewelry, and other awesome things. For an elevated smoking experience, visit us at www.bluesmokeatl.com.
At Mountain Smoke Premium Tobacco, we specialize solely in the finest hand-rolled, craft, and boutique cigars on the market. Mountain Smoke Premium Tobacco is sure to have something that will excite you. Shop our online humidor at www.mountainsmokewv.com.
And we're back. Welcome,
Well, Holly, we were just talking about the
Evening fest.
Does the smell, does it take the smell out of the trunk of your car, like after you remove the body?
No.
You're right, Sarah. You look like you're about to
Sarah,
murder
you okay?
somebody.
I made a mistake.
I made a mistake.
My neighbor brought down jalapeno poppers, and I got a really hot one, and all I have is bourbon. I have no water.
Ooh,
Okay.
you need milk.
But it cleared out my sinuses.
Oh, there you go.
Okay,
So that worked.
glad to hear that. You know,
Just drink more bourbon.
Yeah, it'll clear itself out.
all right. So let's see.
There you go.
Larry Frank said could have used it this weekend at the McCandless open house.
Mm.
Well, this is true, Larry.
Larry, I was there too. And
So it was rigged.
Yeah, so it was rigged.
P.S. That was an incredible event. Can we just pause for a second and talk about this? Like an incredible event. And they had a really cool contest where you had to guess. They had all these shipments that came into this big warehouse and all these boxes of unopened cigars. And you had to try to guess how many cigars there were. And the winner got like a first edition 8-year aged McCandless set of Reservas.
Nice.
And like you can't get them anywhere anymore. Like this
I guess
is it,
you
right?
lost. You lost.
And I lost.
Well, there
But-
was it. Danny Thompson is doing a Facebook contest for the people who couldn't
He did.
attend.
Yes. So
Okay.
they gave away 2 boxes that night, and they're giving away 1 box virtually. And one of my friends that came with me won.
Oh,
nice.
nice.
There was 192,000 cigars
Wow. Well, there you go.
in
So-
these boxes, and I was just,
They're
and
just
all I
able
could
to
think of,
answer.
Holly, was like the chooches would be swimming in this right now. They would be like laying all over the boxes. They would be kissing
Rolling
them, and
in
there would
it.
like
Oh,
there would be all kinds of like. So
I'd
many
be
cigars
swimming
there.
in it like Scrooge McDuck.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly. So it was a really great event. Hats off to Dan Thompson. Hats off to Lauren Coper, Andy Yaffe, Al McCallif. They put on an exceptional. Brandon Luna. All of them did an exceptional job on this event, and it was very, very awesome for the McCallif ambassadors. There was a great turnout. Dinner was fantastic. Great time was had by all. So it was a wonderful herf.
Now, Holly, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you sell the products internationally outside of the U.S.?
We do. We do.
Oh, you do?
Cigars Limited in the UK carries our product. So
Awesome. So you have distribution outside of the U.S.
we do.
Fantastic.
And Puerto Rico.
So
Nice.
we have a question from Mark McIntyre about what is the topic. He just jumped on, guys. So
He's a little late.
Well, maybe you can go back and
Okay.
the shelf at the beginning.
Promote your product again. So this way Mark knows what's going on, and we'll go from there.
Okay. Without is a product line of odor eliminating solutions that enhance the smoking experience. So we have a total odor neutralization system that we have created that helps enhance your smoking environment. So we have our odor eliminating reed diffusers that are a constant source of odor elimination. And then you add in our revolutionary ashtray deodorizing powder to your ashtray. You use it for ashing your ash in, not extinguishing, not dipping. And then it will alleviate the stale ashtray aroma. And once you're finished smoking your cigar, you can pop a cube of our odor eliminating wax melt on your wax melter, and that will kind of clear the air in your smoking environment and give you a nice natural aroma.
Yeah,
It's
good
a
idea.
soy and beeswax blend, so it's paraben free, phthalate free, paraffin free, and dye free. So it's not putting anything harmful into your environment. It's only taking away the odors. And then after about 20 minutes on your wax melter, you can turn your wax melter off, and each cube comes with 6 cubes. Is good for about 3 full powered uses, and you can use it more, but the full powered uses is we recommend 3. And then after that's done, you use our spray, and you just spray your clothing. You can spray your chair, you can spray your carpeting, and that will just kind of do the final run of show of eliminating any residual stale ash aroma to really kind of give you a fresh, clean experience for your smoke.
So you have a product line that basically covers pre-smoking. While you're
smoking, it covers the after smoke.
While you smoke and after smoke. So basically, we've got you covered on all 3 sides. So there's no reason for you to leave and ever smell like that dirty ashtray smoke.
Yeah,
you have no.
You might as well. Some people love that smoke odor, and that's fine. But for those who don't, yes, we cover all the bases.
Now, Holly,
you might as well go ahead and head to the website really quick. It's whiffout.com, WHIFFOUT.com.
Whiffindustries.com.
Whiffoutindustries.com.
Whiffindustries.com.
Whiffindustries.
With an H. WHIFF Industries.com.
We're gonna get this.
Bruce
what about air cleaning devices? Okay, not industrial like you would have like maybe in a lounge, but a home unit, like in a smoke room. Is there anything you could put on the filter that would filter it out as it absorbs the smoke?
Like an exchanger.
Yeah, an air exchanger, basically.
We don't have that yet, but it's a really great concept. But as far as like filters and whatnot, I mean, you can use our spray on some of the filters. You can use it in your vehicle with your HVAC system.
Right.
You can spray it, and it will kind of rebroadcast out when you put the air on, air conditioning. So you can utilize it on a filter, but as far as like having it built within it, we don't have that yet. But
I'll just putting it on my filter.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
spray it on the filter.
Little spritz.
Wow.
Now, can Bob and Frank and can the chooches here use it on their beards?
Yes. Because we could sprinkle a little powder.
We're always worried about our hair.
It's the only hair they got, except Bob still has his hair. But
it's a little close to the mouth. I don't know.
Actually, I just take the little jar and I dip my chin in it, and it's fine.
I mean, it's not water soluble. It won't
that's not
up
all
in
you
your
dip
beard.
your chin in.
Easy.
Bada bing, bada boom. Jera scores. Yes, let's drink to that one. There we go. Salud, Jera.
Now, Holly, this is a very important question. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being I totally wanted to know, and 10 being I could have done without that for the rest of my life, how stoked were you to learn of Ronnie's bathroom habits?
Hey, leave my habit alone.
Zero.
Salad.
Zero. I don't even give it a number. Zero.
10. I'm gonna sleep so good tonight.
10. Good.
Thank you, Ron.
Good.
Diapers, Ron.
That's right.
Now-
So when you go
I
to
do.
Ron, you can add it to your Depends diaper. She's working on that adult diaper.
I was
Put a little powder in your
Yeah.
Depends.
I was ahead of you, Frank. I was ready.
You'll be the first to know.
Now, really, Holly, really, Holly. So tell us about what does Holly do when she's not whiffing out? Okay,
Yeah.
like what does Holly's a day look like? What do you enjoy doing in your off time? What does life look like with the baby? Tell us about all that.
Well, my daughter is my pride and joy. When I'm not doing without, I'm a big kid at heart, so when I play with her, I feel like normal again.
Right.
I love spending my time with her. I love spending time with my husband, my family. It's such a great experience being able to work at your home office and be with your family at all times. When you get to turn off your sales and work hat, it's such a great moment to be like a mom. I've wanted to be a mom for a very long time, so I'm very fortunate to be one. So I don't waste an opportunity.
Awesome.
I love that. Any good hobbies? Like, are you a sports? Anything? Hobbies? Crafting? Nothing?
Well, this year I can talk about it. I'm a Met fan.
Yes.
Okay.
Woo! The show has come to an end.
I wasn't able to. I was, when you're a Met fan, you're closeted, so you don't really get to talk about it. But this year we can because we did good.
You're doing good because you have a Yankee manager. That's why. That's all I can tell you.
We have a great team. We have great pitching. We have a solid lineup. And guess what? The
And a
Mets.
great manager.
Mets are headed to the World Series. You can clock that. We're going. This is
You're
the
gonna beat the Dodgers? You're gonna beat
You
the
spoke it into the universe.
We are there. I'm going to smoke cigars like never before.
Okay, Frank. And you're gonna drink like never before.
It already is.
It's exciting. It's exciting to see how they've developed. Obviously, like I still hold this passion for the '96 Mets.
No, you mean the 86.
69.
96. That's when it was they came
Thinking
back strong.
Oh,
It was David Wright. It was
Piazza.
Paul LaDuca. It was magic.
See, I go back with Tom Seaver, Jerry Kuzman, those guys, Nolan Ryan.
69.
Was the last time I rooted for that team.
Wow.
A little bit before your time, just a little.
Nolan was our time.
Nolan Ryan started with the Mets.
Yes.
That's what he made his name. And then
Actually,
he-
I think it was 2006 Mets I'm talking about. I was in college. I wasn't like in elementary school. So
Yeah, it was like 96. I go.
It was 2006. It was 2006. I was in college.
All right. Yeah.
yeah, the Yankees beat them. We know that.
That
So,
was
anyway,
They were beat. The Cardinals beat them. It was bad.
the Cardinals are always a team to beat. They're always tough, indeed.
The
But,
scum Cardinals.
hey, this is a family show. Well, that's all good. It's all good. So I think Jared asked you earlier, future, any crazy stuff that you can kind of talk about so people can expect to look at more items, products from you?
We're in a development stage. We just released our odor limiting reed diffusers and odor limiting wax melts last year. So we're still, operating full steam on promoting those, but we're still in R&D phase of the continuation of the Without legacy, so in different channels. So we did speak about one of those concepts earlier, so that's kind of where we're kind of directing our focus at this time.
Now the diffusers, is the product basically static in the actual canister after you open it and then you leave it there? How long does the product is in activation and that it will work?
So the product is in a bottle. You twist off the cap and you pop the reeds in. So there's about 6 reeds in the package. So it comes with it. And then you leave it in, and then you can flip some or all reeds according to your scent level of preference, or of how much odor neutralization you need in the room.
Gotcha.
The product lifespan, it measures about 3 to 6 months depending on
that's
the
good.
size of the room.
Oh, that's awesome.
Got a long shelf life.
Yeah.
You get a lot of miles with our products. We make sure of it.
Wow, that's great. That's a great. That's fantastic.
Beautiful.
Who's the company, the main distributor now that you went with to get your product out? Because I know you tried to do this on your own a few years ago, and then you hooked up with who now?
So we still, we still sell as without. You can reach out to me, or you can reach out to quality importers.
Right. Yeah, I think Joe Grow just.
Yes, we have a friend, Joe Grow, that just went over. So we were trying to get Joe to come on the show with us, but he just took over, so he's got his hands full. But
I'm sure.
Yeah, so great distribution. So you hooked up with a good company to get the name out for sure.
Yeah.
So Joey G wants to know if you have any chooch eliminating products coming out on the market.
Yeah, why does he want to be blacked out?
Yes.
I think that really what you need to concentrate on is any Chicago Bears eliminating products.
Yes. It's not called the whiff out, it's called the wipe out. We wipe out Joey, just like this. We wipe them out, and then that's right away.
So there it is, Joey. Yes, you're gone. You're wiped out.
Done.
All right. So Holly, we are going to get ready for our next segment called Smoke the Chooch. And we're going to go to commercials first. And then when we come back, where Frank is going to ask us a few questions to make us look like Joey G. Chooch. And then after that, we'll have one winner. And what's the one winner going to win tonight from Whiff Out?
You're going to get a spray.
Oh,
the spray is what I want. So
there you go.
This.
We got hair, we got clothes, we got almost a Potpourri maybe, we got Joey G, we got a lot of people. Potpourri. All right, Frank, take it away, and we'll be right back, folks, for Smoke the Chooch.
At Norwood Royal Cigars, we have the biggest walk-in humidor in the Midwest. Our 1,500 square foot humidor is home to almost 4,000 different cigars that will meet the need of any cigar enthusiast. We have boutique blends to the more traditional selections and everything in between. From the novice beginner to the aficionado, the knowledgeable staff at NRC will find the perfect cigar for you. Located on the northwest side of Chicago, we want to be your shop for all your cigar wants and needs. As always, at Norwood Royal Cigars, light it, smoke it, love it.
Experience the magic of Rockefeller Cigars today. With 11 years steeped in tradition, passion, and mystery of the leaf, Rockefeller has a cigar just for you. Be like the greatest magicians and make Rockefeller Cigars appear in your lineup with any of our 4 lines. The Nicaraguan, the Dominican Blue, the Vintage Gold, and our new LE, the Art of Magic.
Cigar in the Bottle is 2 palate-pleasing gifts in 1. A specially blended Grand Pommier XS VSOP Cognac is elegantly contained in patented numbered bottles. Winner of back-to-back medals at the LA Spirits Awards, Cigar in the Bottle inventor Forbidden Johnny teams up with Vartan and Hendrik Kellner for this custom-blended Vartan Reserva cigar, well-preserved in a hand-blown glass chamber featuring Bovita 2-way humidification.
It all begins at the very first climate-controlled Rodriguez Olivan cigar factory located in the Dominican Republic. Our 2 major brands include Don Olivan, which are boutique cigars suited for that individual who takes great pride in something unique. BAMF is our armed forces cigars, designed for that badass mother effer. Not only are you smoking a great premium cigar, a percentage of the proceeds is donated to our heroic men and women in uniform.
And we're back.
Jara.
Jara went into darkness. No, she left.
There she is.
There she is. I like that very sexy lighting you got going on there, Jara.
It's called dark.
It's more like House of the Rising Sun there.
Well, folks, welcome back. Welcome
We
back.
don't talk about when the sun goes down.
No, not in the show. No, keep it clean. But we do have a question from one of the audience listening right now. Does it come in different sizes? I guess the sprays, or what are the different sizes of your products?
So our spray only comes in a 2-ounce bottle. Our diffusers and our wax melts only come in one size, but our revolutionary ashtray deodorizing powder comes in a 6-ounce jar, or comes in a 2-pound shaker can. So
ooh, that's nice.
Those come in varied sizes. Yeah.
Wow, 2 pounds. That should last a while then.
A while. Yeah.
Nice.
Are there plans to make the spray a little bit bigger, though?
No, we kind of like the space that we occupy with being able to be travel friendly and compact.
Oh, no, I don't mean to dismiss that size. That's a great size. But
everyone asks.
Your industrial size.
The one that Bob can spray his entire body.
The whole building with.
The one that Ronnie can leave in the bathroom.
Yes, I wasn't going to say it.
You need the big one.
I wasn't going to say it.
One. You know, 4 or 5 visits a day. I got to make sure the house is taken care of, you know?
Well, I mean, during the last break, we were just talking about, having a bigger size might be advantageous to people like doing Airbnbs and stuff. You get some guests that maybe left its odor. You come in there, you spray the whole place down, and then off you go.
Hotels. I mean, there's so many applications that would want a bigger bottle, obviously.
Yeah.
It's entirely possible. It's definitely, something we have talked about, but not at. But I think we're going to just stay at the 2-ounce size.
All right. No, I just have to buy more, guys. That's all it is.
Yeah.
More.
Transfer to the big size.
My money. Put it in a bigger bottle.
Atomizer.
Oh, Joey. Oh, yes. Joey hit you hard. Kyle's always dreaming of the bigger one.
True.
Joey. What would we do without Joey? I don't know.
I'm always looking for my great white buffalo.
Great white buffalo. You keep looking for a buffalo. Yeah,
the only thing you're familiar with is Buffalo Trace.
I'm not going to give that up.
No, indeed.
Nor should you ever. Now, look, I want to kind of warn you about this game that we're about to play, Harley.
Game or
hey, she's from New York. She can handle it. Trust me.
Set you up that you might want to have your grandpa, if he's still with us, on speed dial in case you need to phone a friend, because all of the questions are entirely too far in the past.
No.
We weren't there yet. We
man.
weren't thought of yet. So just make sure that you understand that you're probably not going to know the answers to any of this. And unless you are drawing Social Security or you have an AARP membership, you're not going to know any of it.
Most of these questions.
Jared was a twinkle in someone's eye.
So just prepare thyself.
Frank, are we going to have any early questions like that? What do you think?
Listen,
You're a historian, nut.
I'm a historian, so history doesn't mean like the last 5 years, Jared. History.
Did you know that 1980 is history?
Oh, it is.
Did you know? Did you know that that's over 40 years ago? You could pick a different decade every now and then. That's all I'm saying.
How did they eliminate odors in 1712?
I think you need to go back to like the medieval times with the bubonic plague. They were having problems then.
What was Ronnie's 5th great grandpa doing? for this. That's what we're sitting on right now. So it's fine.
All
It's
right.
fine. Don't worry. So just so you know, Holly,
that.
we're not historic yet. We haven't lived through any history. Apparently, it's fine.
Grandpa was in World War I, if that means anything. What can I tell you? That's all I can tell you.
And Frank, take it away.
Use that spray in the trenches.
Yeah, he was in the trenches, indeed.
I have to first go to our mascot to introduce the segment.
Oh yes.
And that sound effect and that mascot truly does depict the chooches here. I'm not choochettes. See, you guys are choochettes. Chooches.
Chuchos.
The chuchos, because they are the chuchos. So back, I love history and I love, going back in time because
Ancient history.
Yeah. But I'm going to go back to this date in history, September 20th in 1933.
See, Jerry,
What did I say?
around.
What did I say?
I'm just gonna claim Chuchamela here. Huh?
This civil war is causing Americans to seek protection from U.S. warships as the fighting continues to intensify. Also, to make matters worse, malaria is breaking out in a number of major cities in this country.
The Philippines.
Many American-owned businesses are under siege from rebels, including their own workers. What country's civil war affected these Americans?
Wasn't it in the Philippines?
Bob, you're wrong. You're a chooch. You're a chooch. Bob's a known chooch.
Well, malaria.
See, and you lived through that, Bob.
And he lived through that.
Yeah.
He was already 35 years old.
But I had malaria. I remember.
Now, this is a very important question. Most of you should know this if you are cigar smokers. There's another hint.
Nobody's
Cuba.
a cigar smoker.
Cuba. See, Jara, you're not so bad at this.
Well, she was part of that movement. I remember.
And it wasn't Ronnie's bowel movement.
No.
Yeah, I eat enough salad. Don't worry about it.
Now, Jara, you should know this one. So back in September, this date in 1933 again.
Oh,
this professional football team makes its first appearance in a National Football League game. They played the Giants and lost with a score of 23-2.
Green Bay Packers.
Oh, you would have loved that.
Okay,
that
see, first, that was my question.
So, Jared, if you know this football, please answer.
Okay. Well, it was certainly not the Bears.
No.
So, and it was probably the team in which the Lombardi Trophy is named after, which would be the Green Bay Packers.
No, Jared, I wasn't going to make that question very easy for you. You got to remember that professional football team actually hailed from this Pennsylvania city.
Oh, the Steelers?
The Pittsburgh Steelers.
Was it Steelers?
Yep. They made their
It was?
Yeah. Yep.
33
in 1933. They lost 23.
Well, the reason that I know that it wasn't the Green Bay Packers is because we were before that. I think we were in the 20s.
Yep.
I think.
Yep. So listen,
Jerry,
you gave it a shot, and of course you missed. So you chewed out on it. You did chew out.
You did.
You did. You did.
Do you see a red dot on Frank's head right now?
No, there's been a red dot in his head for like the past 2 years. So I mean, I'm surprised
all
Victoria
I'm
hasn't pulled
saying
the trigger
is,
yet.
all I'm saying is, if Frank's not on the next show, don't ask no questions.
Hey,
Don't ask no questions.
I am calling both Frank and Jera because we were all in Texas, and she didn't take him to the shooting range to put him in place.
Afraid. She was scared. That's called fear. She saw me and she knew that I was
a zero.
They called me
Let me just tell you something. Okay, So Rigged came down, and he listens to the show sometimes, and he's a McCandless ambassador, and he came down, and I ended up having a small emergency on Friday. So I have a battered women's nonprofit, and I had to do something with that on Friday, and that was the shooting day. So of course, Rigged shows up to the McCandless open house, talking shit about how he's about to outshoot me and all this situation. I was like, you can, if you just want to wake up from the dream, pal, we're all here in reality. Okay. So now he tells me, and you mark my words. Okay. Now he tells me that he's going to bring his brother from New York to come down, who apparently is some big time shooter guy or whatever. And he's going to whip my ass. And I'm just here to tell you, and you can mark this, okay, it ain't going to happen. I'm going to mess both of them up, and they're both going to go home crying back to New York, okay? And they're going to have to tell all their New York friends how some Texas chick mopped the floor with them at the gun range. So just mark it, record it, send them the video. Just let them know. They can go back to New York. Okay.
All right. So I'm going to give you guys an easy question. Jara should immediately answer this. On this date in history in 2011,
she was born.
This policy banned homosexuality in the armed forces. What was it?
Don't
called?
ask, don't tell. Don't ask, don't tell.
Gonna get it. I knew she was gonna get it.
A military girl.
There she goes. Good job, Jared. Good job. I threw that up one. I threw that to you because I knew you needed a win. After all,
thank you.
It was a beach ball. Wow.
Beach ball.
Thank you. It's more like a pickleball.
I'm gonna end this with you, Choo-Choo, on this question. Unless
all right, one more.
And Holly, I have faith in you on this one. So.
What year did the Mets win their first World Series?
Like only 1986.
No. Although the exact number is yet to be determined, scientists revealed in a 2014 journal that humans can identify at least how many different smells. Oh, look at me. I'm going to give you guys a moment.
Wait, hold on. Is this counting or not counting Ronnie in the bathroom?
I was just thinking about that, Jared. There's no way there's science on my smell.
Enjoy that smell.
I'm going to give you
there's no science
choice on this. 1 million, 1 billion, or 1 trillion.
Ooh, boy.
I don't know. You go first, Holly.
1 million.
I'll take billion.
Holly. All of you are wrong. I love when I do this.
A trillion.
A trillion. Do you know that
a trillion smells?
A trillion. It's crazy. I never knew this, but you know that thanks to 10 million smell receptors in everyone's nose, we have 10 million sensors in our nose for smell, and we can smell up to 1 trillion and maybe more.
Holly, you better boost up your product line.
We have some room, so
plenty of room for growth.
I got 1 trillion myself. Forget about that.
All I'm saying is that was like pre-COVID, because after COVID, I can't smell more than like 20
Walk into Ronnie's bathroom. That'll help.
I thought you were going to say after that hotel fiasco.
Yeah.
Well, we all have to leave the room.
Have you ever shared a hotel room with Ronnie? There's an experience.
Good Lord.
Smell, baby.
So
if you smell that scent, it's very healthy. And if you smell a woman's scent, it's even healthier. Do the research on that.
I'm not doing that.
WiffIndustries.com.
I'm telling you, a woman's poo-poo, or should I say,
all right,
is very, very
why are we on this? All right, let's go to the real question, Frank. Let's move on.
A true fact is that a woman can smell much better than a man.
Yes.
She has many more.
And we are not happy about it. Let me just tell
That's
you.
right. Exactly. Because I have to smell all these stinky guys. So
It's the cross we must bear.
Women have always bore a heavy cost.
Well, that's why whiff out
One
will
of the
help.
many things.
Everybody
Exactly.
listening, get your whiff out and help your whoever you're with in the room. Help.
Ooh,
whiff
that
out.
smell.
Use your whip.
Smell.
exactly.
Whiffindustries.com. All right. 2
Okay.
Fs.
Now this is for the audience, folks. Get ready. This is going to be a spray bottle for everyone. So
Yeah.
I would
Gonna be
jump
it.
For
literally
everyone. I don't know if it's
Well,
for everyone.
Not for everyone.
One. We only got one winner, Frank.
Winner.
We don't want
Get
to
ready,
put it
everyone. I said, everyone, get ready.
This is the question about ancient Rome, right?
Ancient Rome. Yeah, this is going back to ancient Rome. So, ready, Kyle?
Yes, sir.
Here we go. I'm going to give a visual clue while I read, so people can read along or they can listen to me.
Or he'll give you the answer. Either way.
No, I won't do that.
Bob will.
Staff and students were forced to evacuate an Australian university library due to a suspected gas leak.
I was not there.
Fortunately, the foul odor was the culprit of this rotting item found in a student's locker.
What is Ronnie's ass?
That was my underwear. Leave me alone.
And it's not Ronnie's underwear, by the way.
Get it in the locker room.
I'm gonna go with a
No, you
red-
can't.
I'm
You
gonna-
can't. You're not gonna guess
The
that.
audience.
Let's look at the audience. So buffalo mozzarella. Egg.
Kangaroo? No. Ostrich egg? No. Shrimp?
I
No.
will tell you, listen, it is my dream to go and doss a kangaroo.
A liverwurst sandwich? I love that.
There you go.
Joey Galino. Of course he gets it wrong. Fish? No.
Liverwurst sandwich.
Tomatoes? No. Joey G continues to be a chooch. Salami? No.
Salami.
Egg? No. Buffalo
Tomato.
mozzarella. Guys, you're killing me with these answers. No. Do a little research.
No, it's
Where's Alexa when you need her?
Okay, when he dance. No. This is a tough one. It's a tough one.
Arancini.
Dead rot is
A
wrong.
rat.
A dead rat.
Hey, drink.
I feel like nobody is saying the most obvious thing.
Provolone. When you
But now I can't say it because it's not an
I will
audience.
give you a hint, folks. It is a fruit, a type of fruit.
Okay, let's one more try.
One more try. Fake cahibas? Joe, cottage cheese is not a fruit.
An apple, a banana, a pineapple, apple, a Ronnie fruitcake.
No. Wow.
Nobody's gonna get this.
Passion fruit? No.
A melon.
No.
Wow.
Keep going.
Tomato.
A
Tomato is a truly a fruit, but it's not the answer.
Yogurt. I don't think
Yogurt.
that's
That's a new fruit. Yogurt is a new fruit.
That's the one that grows on the trees, right?
Yeah, the yogurt tree. It's the yogurt tree.
great.
No.
Apple again. Come on, let's look at those same answers.
Eggplant fruit. Wow. No, I love when all of the audience are a complete chooches. You know, it's hysterical.
I didn't hear the fruit part.
Guys,
If any people watch travel shows,
this is an exotic
it's always
fruit.
talked about.
It's an exotic fruit.
Yeah.
It's especially in Thailand, they do, and it was banned from hotels.
I know what it is.
I know you know.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Guys are running out.
It's not a kiwi. It is
Not a tangerine, Joe. You're getting closer, though. Joe. Yeah, Mr. Tangerine Man.
Frank always hitting us with the hard question.
Yeah, well, what do you think? You want to give things away?
Oh, but these answers are so ridiculous.
They're
They're
so good.
hysterical.
Star fruit. No. It's not a star fruit.
It's
It's
not
dragon fruit.
Guava. We got guava.
They keep going. I love it.
Oh, guys, where's Alexa? We never kept going like this, but it's so ridiculous. We have to.
Fruit. Look under stinky fruit. I'll give you a hint.
Wow.
Another hint.
Stinky fruit. Coho. Wait a minute. I don't even know what coho is. Papaya. No.
Papaya.
Wait a minute. Check King. Check King.
Check King.
Florian. Could that be the answer, folks?
Oh, baby.
Possible. Is it possible? Yes, it is.
One of the worst odors in the world. I don't even know if your product can get rid of that one.
No.
Holy God.
Oh, wait.
Congrats to Check
Wow.
King.
Here's our resident Chooch.
You know, it's too exotic for you.
He's from Chicago. What the hell's he know? All right, Chet, send me your address, and I will forward that to Holly, and they can send you a great spray, and you could spray it all over yourself, definitely.
Or you can buy some durian fruit and let it rot, and try it out.
And you can evacuate your city.
No, it truly was banned in hotels. You can't bring it on an airplane. It evacuated an airplane as well. So that's how bad it is. It was in the cargo bay.
One of the
In the
worst
cargo
smelling
bay.
things. Yeah.
But doesn't that look like when you open it up, doesn't it kind of look like an egg?
Well, yeah, it
In
looks
there?
like monkey brain.
Monkey
But
brain.
Yeah.
Monkey brain.
Show the picture again, Frank, so this way Jared sees it.
Monkey brain.
It's a beautiful fruit. You see, it's piney.
Yeah.
It's got little pricklies on it. But that's it rotting, so you can see some of the mold build up.
Woof.
Wow.
Woof.
Woo, wow. Okay.
Rotting durian will still smell better than fish.
And the winner tonight gets what? A crate? A crate of that fruit.
Of durian fruit. And we'll make sure we send it 3 weeks later.
In the post office.
Holly, I hope you had some fun with us.
I did. Thank you.
So much for coming on, and from one New Yorker to another. Don't let these other chooches get to you, right? Forget about them all. It was great. You have a wonderful product. Everybody listening, get your whiff out. I'm telling you, it works, and you're going to be really, really surprised with the difference of the smell of your body, your bathroom maybe, and your clothes. Try it, and try it.
Thank you.
God bless you. God bless you, Holly, for spending time with us. I mean, really, God be with you.
We love you for coming on, and we had a great time. I hope you did.
I did. Thank you.
Good.
All righty.
Thank you.
Anyway, another show, folks, and thank you so much. That had to be the funniest Smoke the Chooch segment we ever had. We want to thank all the listeners and all the ridiculous, stupid answers that was on there. But it was great. You tried, you listened. It was good. Chet King, congratulations. It was awesome. So from all of us to all of you, keep them smoking, keep them lit, and definitely get your whiff out.
Hey,
So,
Ron,
send
next
something
week.
to me for the bathroom.
Hey, next week,
Tell me, Frank.
Stogie Bird will be on. We will have Sam Leccia, another Italian boy, will be making an appearance on the show. He's got great stories. He's going to be a wonderful guest. So tune in next week for Sam Leccia of Stogie Bird.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Love it.
From all of us,
Thank
all
you,
of you.
Holly.
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, everyone.
Whiffindustries.com.
Got it.
Okay.
Get your whiff out now. Teresa, order a whole case. Take care, Holly. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Good night.
too, Holly.
All right.
Good night, everyone.
Join us at the after party.
Many of the cigar brands that we make, they're antique, historic cigar brands. They've been made on and off for about 100 years.
When you're smoking Toscano, you're smoking 206 years of history. The Italians are here.
We're here. We're in the house. For some reason, we're finding a lot of Italians on this show.
Listen, I'm a Jersey guy.
Hey,
so,
we won't hold that against you.
We invented this to we want to give people the opportunity to smoke the cigar at the optimal level.
The Chooch cigar.
Can you believe it?
The Blanco 9 Chooch.
¿Cómo va? ¿Está bien?
¿Qué dice? ¿Cómo está?
Finally, I can answer the question. Anything new?
Yeah.
And we have some cool new stuff from Olivan.
This is a passion for me. It's not a job.
Your love and passion for this is,
I love it.
unbelievable.
That's why we can make pipes out of this variety of corn.
11 years ago, I went back. I bought the rights to everything La Polina.
Sure, it's family.
And restarted the brand again as a tribute to my grandfather.
It's nice because you get to see a lot of your friends. You got to remember, I've been doing this for 30 years, so a lot of these people are like family.
Build a platform where we could celebrate boutique cigars.
Leave Starlight House blend for one store in Pennsylvania.
Wow.
Join forces of pipe tobacco and
superheroes.
I always look forward to the Super Bowl events, and I always looked at the trade show as just one of those things.
We're not just selling cigars. We try to live our lives, and we use this as a means to share our stories and to really create community.
Hold on, man. Like, wow, that was wow. Now you got me.
Tell my brothers to line them up. We'll drink that whiskey from those old dirty cups. We'll toast to the present, the future, and the past. This ain't my first drink, but it ain't my last. 'Cause this world is so beautiful. I see its love come shining through. This world is so beautiful. I see its love come shining.